Hey there, I'm Palabo, and if you're looking for someone to make your podcast sound amazing, you've come to the right place. I've been in the audio game since 1985 when I did my first radio show. That was before the internet and when podcasting was just a twinkle in someone's eye. I did my first podcast in 2006, and since then I've been working with everything from solo podcasters to some big global brands. You might have heard of this little company called the Lego Group. I've done 3 seasons of the Lego Technique podcast about some epic supercars, and a bunch of podcasts for Lego Art about everything from Batman to Elvis Presley and from Mickey Mouse to Harry Potter, partnering with some global brands like Disney, Warner Brothers, DC Comics, Lucasfilms, Marvel Studios, and even the Rolling Stones that also had to approve my work. Lego has hired me back for 16 projects since 2018, and if they keep coming back, I must be doing something right. I've also done a podcast about sustainability in buildings for a global engineering company called Rambo, and I produce and co-host an interview-based podcast called Travel Matters for T-Bex. But hey, you don't need to be a big global brand in order to work with me. I'm passionate about helping all podcasters, whether you're just starting out or looking to up your game. Now you might be thinking, well, that all sounds great, but how can I afford that guy? Well, the good news is that I'm not necessarily more expensive. I just know how to get things right the first time, making it faster and more efficient, saving you a lot of time, stress, and a whole lot of headaches. And it's not all about the sound. I'm also a trained graphic designer, so I can help you create eye-catching logos, cover art, and episode art that makes your podcast look as good as it sounds. Plus, I can handle your show notes, social media posts, transcripts, and make sure that everything gets published on time. Basically, I'm your one-stop shop for everything podcasting. And oh, did I mention that I'm also a full-time traveler, documenting my journey to every country in the world in my podcast, The Radio Vagabond? With over 350 episodes and more than 500,000 downloads, I've learned a thing or two about making a podcast successful. It was awarded Travel Podcast of the Year 2024, and I'd love to share that with you. So whether you're an independent podcaster, a medium-sized business, or somewhere in between, let's work together to make your podcast a standout success. Drop me a line and let's do some audio magic.